Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, Americans Won't Put Its Guns Down. Americans won't put its guns down. Call halal Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yallah Alahayanawa Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Back with another lesson, a quick hit, and as the title reads, Americans won't put its guns down. And we know, this place, America, was established through violence, through the sword. And in ancient times, the sword is the actual sword, but the modern day sword is the gun. In America, this is the valley of the shadow of death. This place, America, this place is one big giant crime scene. It's cursed. It was established through violence. It's going to go out through violence, man. And just watching the news last night down there in Montgomery, Alabama, it was 7 shot dead and 10 wounded, and that 7 represents completion. And then we just seen the other day with your ex-president Donald Trump. You see? And matter of fact, let me I don't want to make this too long. This is just a quick hit. I was reading this article, and this is what sparked the lesson. I'm not going to read this whole article. I'm just going to get the quick meat off the bones, the quick facts. But we're in a time of war, man. We're in a time of war, and we're approaching the Third World War, the final war, the War of Armageddon. We're approaching civil war, race wars, food wars, the true servants of the Lord, are going to remain spiritual, man, and ultimately believing on the Lord that He's going to guide and protect them. You see, because the Lord told you, be wiser than serpents and harmless as doves, and He's sending us out as sheep amongst wolves. Now, does that mean that you just let somebody just physically harm you? No, you have a right to defend yourself and protect yourself. You do, if somebody tries to physically harm you. But in the end here, and we're not looking to go fight and start trouble. We're doing what the Lord says. But in the end here, your guns, your weapons are not going to save you. They're not going to save you, because the violence and danger is going to be too overwhelming in this, and you're going to need the Lord's protection without a question. It's going to be too overwhelming. Let me go here. It says, and this is an article off USA Today. It says, and this is from June 28th, 2024. This is a couple weeks ago. It says Americans bought 5.5 million guns to start 2024. It didn't say they went to go buy 5.5 billion Bibles. See, this is the mindset in this place here in America, Babylon, man. This is the mindset. It says earlier this week, the U.S. Surgeon General declared gun violence a public health crisis. And, through all this gun violence, this is what they've established, man. They've made it a public health crisis. And the things that's coming down the line with them labeling this gun violence a public health crisis, they can shut things down, man, quickly. And other different executive orders through this health crisis. It says issuing a 39-page advisory on initiatives to prevent firearm deaths. The advisory said the rate of firearm-related deaths reached a near 3-decade high in 2021. It says about a third of Americans say they personally own a gun. It says that statistic reflects the deep-rooted culture of gun ownership in the U.S. It says another report found that in the first 4 months of 2024, nearly 5.5 million firearms were purchased in the country. It says it may come as no surprise that Texas, the second most populated state in the nation, accounted for the largest share of firearms purchased by any state, nearly 500,000, or 9% of all guns sold through April 2024. You see? And you know, as we get closer into this Jacob's trouble and this tribulation, man, you know, as these cities and, you know, society, this system breaks down, you know, a lot of people are going to run, you know, ultimately you Israelites, man, a good majority of our people, you brag about having guns and then your 30 extendo clips and things like that. But, you know, they're going to run to go get their guns, man. All the ammunition, and you can go do that, but, you know, that goes against what the Lord is saying, man. You see? You know, because what did YAHAWAHSHI, what did he tell Peter? Roughly paraphrasing it, but he that trusteth in his sword shall perish with the sword, or he that killeth with the sword shall perish with the sword, man. Let me go here. I just got a couple scriptures and I'm gonna close out. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI. Just a quick hit, something that's on my spirit. You're truly gonna have to have the Lord in this end. You can go get you a gun, but that's not gonna save you in the end here, because the amount of violence that's coming is gonna be too overwhelming. That's not gonna save you. Let me go here. Romans 8. Romans 8. And I'll start at 5. Romans 8 and 5, and it reads, it says, for that they are after the flesh, do mind the things of the flesh. See? For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. But they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. 6, it says, for to be carnally minded is death. See? For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. And see, you know, a lot of our people, man, in the world, they're carnal minded, man. They're of the flesh. I'll close out with this. Oh, two more. 7. It says, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Lord. See, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Lord. And we know what it say that these fleshly bodies, are the mind is hostile towards the Lord, man. These fleshly bodies the mind is hostile, is a hostile mind towards the Lord. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Lord. For it is not subject to the law of the Lord, neither indeed can be. 8, I'll close out with this. So then they that are in the flesh, see? So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Lord. Shalom.